Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the financial mysteries that shape our world. Today we are looking at AMC Entertainment Holdings. Now it seems like AMC is trying to play a strategic game of chess with their debt, and we are here to check if they are moving towards a checkmate or a blunder. Before we dive in, if you want more of these straightforward breakdowns of important company filings, make sure you are subscribed. Also, join our Discord community, linked in the description below, where we discuss these insights further. Alright, so this is a current report, meaning something important and immediate happened with AMC. It is dated the 12th of February 2026, and it is filed with the US Securities and Exchange Commission, that is the SEC. The big news here is about a new agreement, a really important one called a supplemental indenture. Think of an indenture as a very formal contract for borrowing money, especially for bonds or notes. This supplemental indenture is an update to an older one that deals with Movico LLC's senior secured notes that were due in 2029. Essentially, on the 12th of February 2026, AMC and its subsidiary Movico, along with other parties who agreed to back the debt, signed this new agreement with CSC Delaware Trust Company. This agreement allows AMC to make some big changes to how they handle their debt. The company wanted more flexibility to refinance their existing term loan credit agreement and some other notes, like the 12.75% senior secured notes due in 2027, which are linked to their Odeon Cinemas group. The goal is to replace these with new debt. This new debt could be secured by assets and guaranteed by AMC and its subsidiaries, giving lenders more confidence. Now, this filing gives us a brief overview, but the real details are in the actual supplemental indenture document itself, which they've attached as an exhibit. They are telling us this summary might not cover every little detail, so if you were a lender or really into the nitty-gritty, you'd need to read the full agreement. Here, they list the exhibits. Exhibit 4.1 is the actual supplemental indenture we just talked about. It is between Movico AMC, other companies that are guaranteeing the debt, and the trustee, CSC Delaware Trust Company. It was signed on the 12th of February 2026. This is the document that formally makes these debt changes official. They also have Exhibit 104, which is related to interactive data for the filing itself, which is standard practice. And finally, the report is signed by Edwin F. Gladbach, who holds the title of Senior Vice President, General Counsel, and Secretary for AMC Entertainment Holdings, Incorporated. This signature means the company is officially submitting this report. So what does all this mean for AMC? They are actively managing their debt. This isn't about new revenue or profitability in this specific report, but it is about financial engineering. By refinancing their debt, they are likely trying to achieve a few things. 1. Lower their interest payments. If they can get new debt at a lower interest rate than their current loans, that means more money stays in the company's pocket instead of going to lenders. 2. They might be trying to extend the maturity dates of their debt. This gives them more time to pay it back, reducing the immediate pressure and giving them breathing room to try and turn their business around. 3. They could be trying to get more favorable terms or collateral arrangements. The key takeaway here is that AMC is still very much focused on managing its considerable debt load. They are using financial tools to try and make their debt less burdensome. This is a critical strategy for any company, especially one in a cyclical industry like entertainment, which was hit hard during recent years. Looking at AMC's situation, their ability to attract new refinancing deals shows that there are still parties willing to lend to them, perhaps seeing some value or potential for recovery. However, the fact that they need to make these amendments also highlights the pressure they are under. This is not necessarily a sign of strength, but rather a sign of active and necessary debt management. The risks for AMC remain substantial. They operate in a competitive market with significant fixed costs. Changes in consumer behavior, economic downturns, or increased competition can all impact their ability to generate revenue. Refinancing debt can provide temporary relief, but it does not address the core business challenges of attracting audiences to movie theaters in an era of streaming. The success of this strategy will depend heavily on AMC's ability to improve its operational performance and generate stronger cash flows to service its debt obligations. In conclusion, this filing shows AMC is strategically addressing its debt by entering into a supplemental indenture to gain refinancing flexibility. While this is a necessary step for financial health, it underscores the ongoing challenges the company faces in managing its significant debt burden. Their direction appears to be focused on survival through financial maneuvering, hoping to buy time to improve their business. The opportunity is to secure better financial terms, but the risk is that these maneuvers might only be a temporary fix if underlying business performance doesn't improve to support the debt in the long run. Alright? That is our breakdown of AMC's latest filing. What is your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.